You know, I wish that a regular Fire Emblem game gave you a lord as powerful as Reverse Recruitment Carol. But, like, maybe instead of him starting really weak, he was just nearly invincible from the start of the game. And you know, maybe instead of just being a swords master, he was on a horse, and he had, like, blue hair, and he got an essentially infinite use silver sword on the first chapter of the game. That'd be really cool if Fire Emblem did that. Like that'll ever happen.
There is no meme. This is just a threat.
Hey, welcome back to Fire Emblem 6, Reverse Recruitment. Last time, Carol became God. And I am hoping that this trend will continue for the foreseeable future. Now, this map's a lot. Like, this is the first problem. Something about Rutger having to run up in the cutscenes where Melody was just flying in is very funny to me. And here is Rutger's tragic love story with Gale. Rutger's a red dude, Gale's a blue dude. They were practically made for each other. Alright. Anyways, Gale just experienced racism. But we're not worried about that right now. Alright, excellent. Don't really intend to use Noah long term. But, like, he's right here. I don't really gain anything from not using him. Alright. Very good. Now, for those of you that haven't played FE6, this is the map with, like, 1,000,001 side objectives. Hang on, let me just, I'm just going to assume that the Longbowman can't one-shot Melody. He can probably do some damage to her, but I don't think he can outright one-shot her. Maybe. I mean, honestly, I could just airdrop Percival over there. Am I, like, really afraid of anything? I guess if one of them get a lucky hit off on him, he's gonna be Dunyan Rings. But, like, what are the odds of that, right? I'm willing to bet not very much. I think Percival will simply clutch this. Alright, and that means you're going to go right there. And then Noah right here. And then everyone else is going to kind of rally behind Sin. Alright, so going back to what I was talking about with this map having a million things to do. Alright, step 1. In order to get a hero crest, you need to visit every single red village. Which is quite difficult, because very soon, goons appear from these holes in the mountains. But okay, that's fairly standard Fire Emblem stuff, right? Like making sure that you visit villages before they're destroyed by bandits, that's nothing special. This map also will have a character called Klein, which in this reverse recruitment will be Lilina, show up with a bunch of archers. All of them are red. You need to talk to Klein. First of all, you need to talk to Klein, in this case Lilina, without killing any of the archers. Second of all, after you talk to Klein, all of his archers become green people. And as we know from Fire Emblem, green people are the dumbest human beings on the planet. So you are going to watch these green people just run off and get themselves killed. But you still need to make sure all of them live, or else you won't get an Orion's Bolt. And given that I am using Sin and a Gren, and I only have one Orion's Bolt, a second one is kind of useful. Alright. A free restore sample, that's actually kind of hot. Then on top of that, because, you know, that wasn't enough, Tate, or in this case, where the fuck are you? Astolfo. Astolfo will come from the northwest, essentially from your starting position, and will need to be spoken to with the Lilina we just recruited. And they're surrounded by a bunch of Red Unit Pegasus Knights, who are all trying to kill us, and are also, like, all of them also need to be spared, or else you won't get an Elysian Whip. Which, given that I have one Elysian Whip and I'm using 3 flyers, you can see how this process continues to repeat itself. So, needless to say, there's a lot of malarkey I have to worry about. However, having Carol be promoted means that moving Roy forward in this map is not as dangerous as it is regularly. And being able to just airdrop Percival in the top there, especially because there's a forest tile right there, yeah, he's gonna be fine. Oh, and wait, amidst all of that shit I was just talking about, I forgot that Echidna, who in this case is Trek, is going to show up in a... Oh, what the fuck, Percival, you beautiful man. Is going to show up from that golden house right there on screen right now. We are taking a brief Percival break. Yeah, Echidna, or Trek, shows up from right here. And we need to talk to her with Noah. Just to, you know, add more nonsense. This map is a lot of people's favorite map in the game, or one of. It's a very good map, mostly. I do actually have one really, really big problem with it. For the most part, all of the reinforcements are telegraphed. Klein showing up around here, if I recall correctly, is telegraphed. And then he's like, hey Tate, swoop around from behind, so you know Tate's going to show up here. Motherfucking, Orzo over here, he says, hey, sick the bandits on the villagers. And you know where the bandits are coming from. Everything in this map is hectic, but it very much is fair. However, comma, the one thing that isn't fair... Okay, that sin level up was the definition of fair. There is absolutely nothing that telegraphs to the player that Echidna comes from this house. Nothing. Not a damn thing in the game tells you that's where she comes from. And the problem with that is Echidna spawns in with about, 3 or 4 fighters. Which, okay, sure, whatever, who gives a shit, right? I give a shit. I happen to give a big shit, in fact. I'm talking straight up the post-Taco Bell shit. Because remember, FV6 has ambush spawns. So those fighters who are designed to all die to Echidna, even though, fun little fact about Echidna, I believe on hard mode, there's a very real chance those fighters just kill her. I believe. I could be wrong on that, actually. Regardless, those fighters could spawn in and target, I don't know, anything other than Echidna. Like, now this is just a hypothetical. Lalum, the unit who is needed to recruit Echidna, and who is a helpless little dancer girl, could perhaps be located there. And you would have no idea you need to protect her from enemies you had no idea would appear. Now, if you were playing this game for the first time, Percival's strength growth isn't this high. Whatever. If you were a young man who was playing this game for the first time, there's a very real chance that if you had Lalum there just by happenstance, that Lalum would get killed. And it would feel... Oh, is Percival gonna die? Oh, he's gonna die. He's not gonna die. Alright, do you have a vulnerary? Yes, here's what you're gonna do, alright? First of all, that would be really cool if you were able to kill that guy. Because here's the thing, if I have Percival attack and kill you, and then, how far away is these from being able to... Crud. The 2 spaces closer, he'd be able to move. Hold on. Staff, Physic. Oh, you can reach Percival from all the way over here? Having a Bishop Jagan is ridiculous. Anyways. Easy peasy. Where was I going with that? Oh yeah, bitching about this. So, if Echidna were to happen to just appear from there, and the fighters that are with her killed your Lalum and forced you to restart the chapter, it would feel really, really cheap, now wouldn't it? And it would kind of kill your desire to play this game for a bit, wouldn't it? Of course, this is all purely hypothetical. This definitely in no way happened to anyone that you might know. It's just a funny little what if, right? Just a funny little, oh, this silly game. I have a vendetta against this map, and I fucking hate it. Is it fair to this map? Maybe no. But this map wasn't fair to me, and I am a petty bitch. You know the term of phrase, the axe forgets but the tree remembers? Well, by God, does this tree remember. Alright. And also, another thing I remember now. It's not exactly that Klein's reinforcements are telegraphed, per se. It's that they are specifically positioned to be so far away that, because look, I was moving forward with dancer support and everything, and I am just not anywhere near, like, they're not near enough to hit me. And funny enough, as luck would have it, I am perfectly going to be able to recruit Lilina. Alright. So, let's do what I should have done a while ago and get that killer bow fuckface out of there. Alright. This is where Roy's like, wait a minute. We, good guy. Not Alucardo. And then Klein's like, huh. I do think I've been bamboozled, gobsmacked, and quite possibly even schmeckeldorfed. And then he fights with you. Alright. It is so funny that they're talking about Alucardo and Rorts. They are like villains that have been built, that are built up for like a third of the game plus. And I don't think anyone, even the most hardcore FE6 fans, give a fuck about Alucardo and Rorts. Even though they are genuinely important villains that have many scenes to their name. It's genuinely kind of funny. Alright, so now I need to make sure that all these green people live. And I need to make sure that all these villages are spared. And I need to... Okay. Lalena's base HP worries me, but I still have that angelic robe. That I genuinely forgot about. Alright. And your stats? Pretty good. Pretty good. Alright. I believe this is a sleep staff? Yeah, I remember shit. So... Yeah, no, that's solid. It's frail, but honestly, the angelic robe alone will make her decent. I'm a little worried about that 12 speed. I'm definitely gonna deploy her for a little bit. But, I'm probably going to drop her for Lou the first chance that I get. Nothing against her. Well, it is. I don't like Lalina very much. But more importantly than that, it is the fact that, between Lou and Lalina, and here's some FE6 meta for you. Between Lou and Lalina, Lou will typically struggle with magic, and Lalina will typically struggle with speed. Though, the funny thing is, because of the average enemy resistance in this game, which, let's see here, 1, 1, 2, oh, big numbers. Lou is still doing enough damage to kill them all without regret. He's quite good at that. Conversely, though, being able to double is very important. Lou will basically never struggle with doubling the entire game. Lalina might. And you get Lou, like, 17 chapters before her. Okay, it's only like 4, but please understand, I have an agenda to maintain. So, like, I almost never have used Lalina in any playthrough of 6 I've ever done. It has almost entirely, exclusively been, Lou. Or Hugh, specifically with the, glitch that Hugh can do. Oh, God. Alright, actually, hold on. There's a through line here. What is your staff rank? Oh, it's a C. I see. Am I gonna have to restart this entire chapter because of that guy right there? Because of that asshat? Alright. I don't actually know. Okay, let's replace that. Because here's the thing. If I remember correctly, I think the Brigand's AI will prioritize attacking something over destroying a village. I think. I could be very wrong on that. But it might have to be, like, the only way I can stop that guy. Yikes. Otherwise, I really don't have to do too much differently. Like, I mean, I'm gonna need to, just have Percival move farther out. Or just, like, have Melody and Zeus go up the sideline a little faster. Like, there are plenty of ways to deal with this if he does. But I'm, like, fairly certain... And it would be kind of funny to have Echidna right here where she normally spawns in. I'm, like, fairly certain that, Well, actually, hang on. Will I even need to take that gamble? Let's see. Because Yodel can definitely, get the sleep staff. Nope, he can't reach. By how much, actually? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. His magic's 14. Maybe it means magic half, and it just isn't... It just isn't showing it. Alright, well, time to see if I want to kill myself. Alright, there's Astolfo. And that's actually going to be very difficult. Because I need to talk to Astolfo with Lelina. Okay, yeah, his AI is set to attack. Alright, I remembered that correctly. Yeah, otherwise, this entire thing would be a little bullshit. Alright, level up for Percival. What a final level up it is. Alright, so here's the thing. Shit. There's a lot of things that need to happen here. And none of it is going to be easy. Alright, Sin... Rescue. Play. It looks like Astolfo's going down to attack Gonzalez. Shit. So let's have you move over there. I'm going to need to rescue the archers, because otherwise they're just going to kill themselves. Or kill the Pegasus Knights. And both of those outcomes are very bad for me. So... Maybe, actually. They want to run away to right there. That's where they want to run away to. And I might... Keyword being might... be able to spare them. Potentially. Always a chance, really. Alright. Killing Edge, sure. Yodel and your sleep staff, you might be, it might be damn near essential. Carol, you take one. Gren can't take another. That's fine. Yep, that's the exact thing I was worried about. Alright, well, there's the green Trek. Alright, thank God that missed. Doesn't the other one have a hand axe too? The exact fucking thing I was talking about. The exact fucking thing I was talking about. This is why I hate this map. This is why I hate this map with every fiber of my being. Well, the good news is that I would... And if I survived that turn, Lelina would have gotten to talk to Astolfo. That would have been taken care of. And then... Yeah, the whole thing would have been easy peasy. Well, I mean, not easy peasy, but like, I mean, look at this. Where's Noah? Yeah, I talked to Trek. Actually, I just realized the humor in Noah recruiting Trek. Yeah, no, that's fine. And then I would have had Trek. And then I just, I rescue you. I get away. That's good. I don't know, I attack you with an iron bow, because fuck it. It's something to do. Almost all you guys have javelins and shit. Yeah, and then fucking... Yeah, Trek just, like, rescues you. And then I rescue you. And then, I don't know, Yodel does hot girl shit. And then I do this. Yeah, I mean, Tate's gonna get attacked, but even with the way down, she's 7 speed, she's not getting doubled. And then I would hit the end turn button. Uh-huh, yep. Cool. And then I do this. Lelina recruiting Astolfo is also very funny. And now we have Astolfo. Great. And now these guys are green, and then I can just go win the map. All of this would have been wonderful. This would have been so peachy keen. Die, fuckface. However, instead of finding joy and happiness in my life, I have found only misery. The God of the world that we live in is not a merciful one. He's not even a kind one. His soul exists without good. Those Cavaliers were properly telegraphed. I just forgot about them. Oh, it's fine. Doesn't bother me. Bothers me. Oh, that's another Orion's Bolt. So that's for a third Orion's Bolt. Okay, so I actually don't need to save the archers. Because I'm not using any of the other archers or nomads available to me. In a normal playthrough, if you're using, Sin, Sue, and then also Dorothy, yeah, you're gonna wanna get that bolt. But, if you're not, then fuck it. Yep, and then I would have just done this. And then, yeah, no, I would have gotten everything. I would have gotten everything. I don't even care anymore, man. This shit don't mean nothing to me, man. It means something to me, alright? It does mean something to me. I was so fucking close to doing this on one try. Let's see Lelina's Sage animation. Did that make me happy? God damn it. Okay. Alright, we take this shit from the top. I love Fire Emblem! I love it so much! We have never been so over. Alright. I have formed an impenetrable wall of units not named Ray. And with this development, hopefully, we will finish this map without any more incident. Alright, so one of them spawned outside of the impenetrable wall of men not named Ray. And that's a little bit of a problem. But we move. Hang on, we're gonna get the thumbnail shot. Alright, here it comes, the thumbnail shot. I've always been a stubborn wench. I've no intention of going quietly. God, Echidna's introduction is amazing. She was sold out by a citizen of the country she's fighting for, And rather than hating them for it, they're just like, look, I get it. You have a wife and kid to feed. Don't worry about it. Walks out 1v3, says, I'm a stubborn bitch. You're not going to kill me. And then echidnas all over them. Okay, that's a good start. Good start. Alright. What is their obsession with attacking Yodel? Alright. That's fine, though, because these guys are not strong enough to kill any of Klein, and by Klein, I mean Lilina's men. Alright. And there's the Astolfo to recruit. Okay. We're good. We're good? Yes. Alright. Let's go home. First, let's recruit Astolfo. A change of plans. We're gonna fight for them now. Alright. Here we go. I do like that little character interaction between Klein and Tate, though. Klein's like, hey, Tate, I'm gonna need you to trust me. We're gonna completely disobey the people that we were fighting for before, and we're fighting with these guys now. And Tate's like, yup, yes, sir. A pretty blonde boy told me to do something, I'm gonna do it. And Klein's just like, you know, you could have a little bit of an opinion, honestly. And she's like, I trust you. And then that's the end of that. I've seen pretty blonde boys be the end of many people. Trust me, I play Tales of. Being a pretty blonde person just means you're evil. Deus, Yggdrasil. I can't say the other one I'm thinking of because of spoilers. But like... ugh. Don't be blonde in the Tales of universe. It's not good. Now, I guess at the same time, Deus isn't like... I mean, he's kind of evil, but like, he's not entirely evil. Tales of's a good franchise. All of you should go play it. Alright. Now, the only thing I actually have to worry about, at this point in the map, like, there's literally just one thing that could potentially be a problem. And that is, well, first of all, it's the group of Cavaliers to the northwest. They can be quite spooky-dooky. However, the other thing I'm worried about... First of all, Jesus fucking Christ, Percival. Oh. The other thing I'm worried about is this right here. At long last, I have made it to where I am capable of just leaving. Like, Tate's gonna grab these last two houses, and then I'm just out of here. The only enemy left is my greed, and also remembering that I have to talk to Trek. Whoops. That's probably something I want to do. But, hang on, okay, now we have Trek. Let's look at Trek's stats. Honest to God, those are perfectly serviceable. Those are genuinely good stats right there. Is there anything that he's better at? Literally, the only thing he has over Percival is actually nothing. It's that his defense is the same. That's all he's got. Deeply hilarious. Alright. Let's continue to just run. Just gonna hoof it. Are any of you guys in, like... Yeah, no. You can't kill any of them in a single shot. In fact, if I put Zeus right here with the javelin, yeah, you can't even get to him. So that'll be nice. Let's just put Trek on this mountain to block the No, wait, reinforcements don't get blocked in this game. They just kind of get pushed over a little bit. Alright, but that should still be fine. Wait a minute! That green unit! What? Because that green unit was standing right there, I don't get the Elysian Whip for saving all of Tate's men. Wait a fucking minute. Wait a fucking minute. Hold on. Hold on. Let me. Are you fucking serious? Why was that one positioned right there? Okay, stop. Hold on. Hold on. There are a plethora of Elysian Whips in this game. Let me just, hold on. Elysian Whip Fire Emblem. I'm Googling it. God knows I'm Googling. Ha ha ha. Die. Level up. That's something. You need speed. That's another problem. Alright, item locations. Binding blade. Blah, 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 blah. Well, I would have to wait until the secret shop on chapter 16. There is one in a chest in, actually, the next map. Yeah. Or wait. Yes. Next map, there's one in a chest. Which means, because of that, I can either reset the entire map, or wait until chapter 16 to promote Zeus, Tate, or someone else. I think I'm fine with that, actually. In the grand scheme of things, I think I'm fine with that. That is painful, but this is FE6. Money isn't real. God, how many times am I gonna get fucked? Alright. Carol, get this cool kill. I don't even give a shit anymore. Alright. No, it's fine. It's not the end of the world. It's just really, really annoying. But that's okay. We can deal with really annoying. Oh, you can block reinforcements. How come I can block the men coming out of the cave, but not the men spawning in through there? What sense does that make? You know, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. None of this shit matters. Whenever life is getting you down, you just gotta start thinking like Carl from Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Except maybe don't necessarily think like Carl from Aqua Teen Hunger Force. He is, not the greatest person. That's getting more skill. He's not the greatest person to think about. Or think like, excuse me. Like, in addition to being a rampaging misogynist, he's also a New York Giants fan. So, like, there's a lot of things about him not to emulate. Alright. The cavalry has almost made it. That's fine. Because I'm ready for them. Kind of. Okay, maybe I'm not as ready as I thought. Okay. So you have an Iron Lance and a Javelin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright. So let's base our next move around knowing they're going to be able to attack from where Sin currently is. Let's have Lilina actually greet one. That sounds nice, you know, get her in the groove. I have a feeling that Carol is going to be helpful for this. Percival? Yeah, sure, let Percival work his magic. And then get Melody, Zeus. Yeah. Alright. So we have reached the end of the Brigands. That's something. Now I just have to make sure that these Cavaliers don't kill me. Teehee. I am so fucking mad about that Pegasus Knight. Honest to God, fuming. I am 100% malding. Alright, let's make absolute sure that that guy never gets a chance to attack me. Ever. Ray, are you able? Yes! And you've got 2 chances to land a 65%. Because Elfin is right there. Alright, there we go, that's fine. That's exactly why Elfin is standing right here. Specifically so that you can't possibly miss 2 65%. Thank God. If that actually... I mean, if he missed, it would have been really funny. I just would have pulled out my hair. And, like, male baldness is already a problem. I don't need self-inflicted male baldness. I don't know, is this anything? Oh, it's a level up for Echidna. Not much has changed. Okay. Alright, let's take a look at what these guys have. Iron Lance, Iron Lance, Iron Lance, and Javelin. Alright, so the Killer Lance guy was kind of the problem. And now that he is just straight up gone... Alright. Yep, we'll just use Carol to do his job and kill things. Oh, a level up! The 3 HP level up! Oh, I think that's our first one! Yeah. Percival, I'm fairly certain you're capable of just... Yeah. Okay, if I just accept that one fucking Elysian Whip as a casualty, and then use that as an excuse to, I don't know, level up Melody more? Sure, why not? I think that'll work. And then Zeus right here. Now the question is who gets the speed wings, right? I mean, I'll let Astolfo go right here, because he's my favorite character in the game. So I'll let him, honestly, soften that guy up. And then someone else can get the kill. Sure. That'll work. Go get him, my purple-pantsed friend. I guess those are more magenta. Ow. Alright. Cool beans. Now, what if I threw it all away to have Echidna go gambling? What if I completely throw away this happy ending just because I want more money? Alright, so that's the single worst enemy Echidna could go against. Alright, well. We got out of that pretty quick. Do you still have the halberd? No. Do you still have the, I can kill you stats? Yes. Yes, you do. Unfortunately, you do not have the I can kill you hit rate. But that's fine. Alright, Melody, can you please get speed? Alright, that's good. In which case, the speed wing might be best on Zeus. And the guy currently holding it. On the account that with 18 strength, if he just starts being able to double things, oh, it's over for these hoes. So yeah, that's good. Level 13, level 13, level 13, but archers are harder to train. Except they won't be, because I think Egren is kind of tailor-made to go into the arena. So I think I'll let her do that. And then I finally have another healer. It's not just going to be Yodel anymore. I'm actually going to try and let Tate get that kill so that she can level up. Alright, Echidna, get out of there. Egren, get in there. Alright, this should work. There we go. I've now recuperated my gambling losses from Echidna. But you know, here's the thing. What if instead of recuperating my losses, I made more money so it's like I never lost money in the first place? I need to get this guy's HP down to... number. Alright, Melody. Thank you very much. Tate. He's probably still gonna go after Carol, which is fine by me. Oh no, you're gonna go after who I want you to. Alright, Tate. Your first level up. What do you got? Excellent. Egren, let us go gambling once more. Jesus Christ. Putting Egren next to another archer really helps sell how fucking cracked she is, huh? Alright, well, that was not the greatest showing of how cracked you are, but that's okay. Alright. My axe people are fine on axes. My bow people are pretty fine on bows. Lance people are fine. The only thing I have to remember is that I don't get access to a shop until after the next 2 maps. But I actually should be fine. I think Percival... I mean, what? Percival just trades out his iron weapons for steel weapons? Yeah, I mean, I think that's all he really needs to do. So, yeah. Alright. Losing the Elysian Whip sucks a fat chode. But I also... I feel like Echidna can make it. No, not 800. 690. Let's go a little lower. Well, 680 is lower, but, like, lower. 670? Let's go gambling! Alright. This is something she should win. Okay. Alright. Okay. There we go. Not very much experience, but it is money. And thanks to the power of a Spoony Bard, and his little bird that goes chirp chirp, we are now going to try that again. Oh yeah, this should go perf. Oh yeah. Now I'm getting to the ow. Couldn't even let me finish. Now I'm getting to the easy fights. Huh. Alright, 1,400's a nice even number. Let me go fuck that up by going shopping. I would like Ray to be able to use a heal staff soon. I can probably give him the kill against the dragon next chapter and then promote him? That sounds like a decent usage of my time. Alright, Percival, time to go on a shopping trip. Buy yourself one of those. Oh, there are no swords. Oh, but the killer axes. 1, 2, 3, 4. That should be fine. And then another javelin. I think I have plenty of steel swords just lying around. And to be blunt, it's not like you really need steel weapons to kill things, Percival. Echidna, let's go gambling one more time before we go home. Yes, there we go. Do we need anything from here? I'm fine on flux. Yeah, I'm actually fine on all that. Carol? Oh, what's this? Carol's one tile away from being able to leave? Okay. One more time for gambling. Alright, this one I might need to leave. I might have flown too close to the sun on this one. Yeah, yep. I'm not gambling. I'm not. I'm getting out of here. That's the sign from above. That's the sign from above. Alright, that's the hero crest. That's the Orion's bolt. I didn't get the Elysian whip. I'll just wait till chapter 16. It's fine. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, in trying to get back to where I was, Percival died to like an 11% hit. I'm still mauling about that. I wasn't recording, but I did manage to get a screenshot of my agony. You know, for a guy who loves a series built entirely on RNG, I sure do fucking hate RNG, don't I? Though perhaps that is every Fire Emblem fan. We're all a bunch of masochistic sluts.